You won't believe what happened this year. I took a left turn out of nowhere and wrote and published a song. Put me in the top 5% of monthly listeners on Spotify. Now in this video today, I'm going to talk about why I wrote this song, some of the big issues that musicians have with writing, producing, and marketing their music. And then I'll get into the 3 main strategies that I learned from getting this song out there, getting it published, and getting people to actually listen to it. So you might be wondering, why did I actually write a song? Well, when I was working on my TED Talk, something came to me. My overall mission and story, I wanted to help people. I want to elevate, enable, and inspire millions of people to enrich their lives. And what a better way to do this than to spread this message through the universal language of music. Something that can be spread instantly for free to millions of people around the world, and could potentially help other people that were struggling through things that this song is about. So if you're curious about hearing the song, you're going to want to stick around to the end to figure out how you can listen to it for free today and how you can find out about some of my other upcoming tracks coming out later this year. When I was going through this process, I found one very clear thing that most artists do wrong is they spend 1 to 2 years working on a song or an album. Then they release a song or album and it doesn't get the results they want. They do this over a week or two of promoting it, maybe a week before they release it, they're trying to hype it up. But it really just doesn't get the streams, it doesn't get the listeners that they would have anticipated. And again, it's good to have a great product. It's good to put time and money into developing the song or an album. But if you don't do the same for the marketing of the song, you're just not going to have a good result. So if you spend $10,000 and a year developing an album, but you only spend a few weeks marketing it, there's something wrong with your strategy. You probably need to spend a year marketing the album and $10,000 in marketing budget to get it out there. Again, that's kind of the mindset that I went in with this is, what type of marketing could I get behind this product? And again, in this video, I'm going to go through the 3 main strategies I uncovered while getting my song on the top 5% of monthly listeners on Spotify with my first track. So starting off with the first strategy is you need to control the marketing. To get your song to 100,000 streams or 1 million streams, you need to have a goal, but you also need to have an action plan on what you're going to need to achieve that goal. So within just 1 month, my song has gotten about 50,000 streams since publication on all the different platforms. Now, my goal is to get 100,000 in 1 year. So I'm halfway there in just a month or two. So I'm well on my way because the marketing that I did had a bigger impact than even I anticipated. So what do you need to do? And in the beginning, what you need to do is you need to try a few things out, see what works, and then double down on that thing that's going to work. One of the biggest things I found from all of this and all of the things out there is building my own playlist on Spotify. Creating a really great playlist of similar artists that sound like me but also have big audiences, and then driving traffic to that playlist. Because if they love the songs on that playlist, they're going to love my song, they're going to save it, they're going to share it, and they're going to listen to it. There's so many things out there where you can apply to be on other people's playlists, and that can be great. But controlling the narrative, getting listeners and streamers to your own song and your own playlist gives you more control on the whole ecosystem of things. So instead of depending on somebody else, I decided to take action, build my own playlist, and start getting saves and people listening to those playlists. So this was something that's been the biggest impact and how I'm able to control that narrative. I can add any song so I want to this playlist, and I can really go ahead and shape getting new listeners over to my song and to my new up-and-coming music. The next big strategy for getting your song to millions of people on Spotify is to find collaborators. Again, I've already lined up a few collaborators on my next few songs, and this is going to do a number of things. Again, it shows them, one, you've already had proven results on your first few tracks. You can get listeners, you can get streams, and there's going to be synergy if you're able to collaborate. The other big thing is to find somebody who likes your music, who's in a similar niche, and who already has an established brand, where their followers and listeners are going to be attracted to your track. For example, the track that I'm going to be working on is going to have a big creator, a big singer who has a large audience, and we're essentially going to have him on the song singing the vocals and it's going to be beneficial for both of us. We're both going to be able to cross-collaborate our audiences and help each other grow. This is a great strategy, and probably not the best strategy for a first-time musician or for your first song or album, but once you've proven yourself, this can be a really powerful way to grow and expand your audience. So looking back, diving into the music scene as a complete newbie was pretty daunting, yet it's been one of the most exhilarating chapters in my life. Not only did I push my creative boundaries, but it also opened up new avenues to share my message. For those of you dreaming of making your mark in the music world, remember it's not just about the music, it's about crafting stories, building relationships, and understanding the landscape of digital marketing. You can have the right song, but at the wrong time, and it won't go anywhere. You need to figure out what people are listening to, what they want, and you need to align this to what you want to create. If you are able to figure out that alignment, nothing will be able to stop you. The road is unpredictable, but it's filled with opportunities for growth, connection, and discovery. Take that leap, pour your heart into your work, and don't forget to share it with the world in the most impactful way possible. The next big strategy for getting in the top 5% of Spotify monthly listeners is the 3 Ps: promote, promote, promote. Again, looking back, I'm talking about matching every dollar you spend on creating a song for another dollar to promote it. So if you spent $10,000 to create your song or your album, you should likely invest at least $10,000 to promote this. This is the most impactful method, and typically you're going to have the best results with driving traffic to Spotify via Facebook ads. Don't overlook playlist pitching. It can be a game changer, but I suggest doing a variety of these different things. And then on top of that, you're going to need to create content, creating videos that match up and align to what your band is all about, playing impromptu live performances of the song in public. Again, there's so many great free ways to go ahead and promote this, and it can cost a couple $100s to do it. It doesn't need to be the most overproduced thing. Sometimes the best performing things on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook are just from an iPhone. They're less curated, they're a little bit less polished, and people seem to really love that. Video is the future, and if you're not creating videos for your music, you're going to be missing out on millions and millions of people who consume music this way. TikTok has become one of the new ways for music discovery, and I highly suggest considering creating content and being consistent at it. If you're in a similar industry and trying to grow your music brand, leave a link below. I'd love to hear your music. And also in the description, I'm going to show you how you can listen to my song, available on every streaming platform out there for free. And then I'm also going to show you how you can listen to my newest songs coming out soon. So make sure you leave a comment below if you have a music or if you learned something from this video. And again, if you like this, I'm going to leave another video up here that I highly suggest you check out and watch, because I guarantee if you learned something from this next video is going to be a game changer for you.